Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. I was kind of doubting whether I should do another update on Bitcoin because technically, not much has happened. All right. Yesterday evening we got some bullish momentum, which made us test 43,200. And as you all know, and that's what we talked about in the last couple of videos, the way I see the markets right now is pretty neutral. All right, I think bullish and bearish momentum are both equally possible at this moment. I would say bullish momentum is a little bit more likely here, but then again, I've heard other analysts, which I do respect, talking about further downside first, etc., etc. And then if you look at Bitcoin, the open interest in the last 24 hours, it's kind of been up and down. Yesterday with that bullish momentum was relatively high. Then we saw a bit of a sell-off again. So it's really, the markets right now, they are not ideal to trade, I would say. All right, the Bitcoin dominance is also at a pretty weird level where you would say this is the bottom. All right, if you compare it to previous bottoms and just to the levels in the last period of time, you would say this is the bottom, which would be quite bullish for Bitcoin, or at least would be very bearish for altcoins. But then again, the Bitcoin dominance right now is showing no sign of recovery yet. And then Bitcoin itself, like I said, we just had a big crash. Usually, if we have a big crash, which you can also see from the last period of time, usually the price recovers rather quickly. But right now, it seems to me that the market circumstances are just different, and that's obviously because we have had a lot of bullish fundamentals with the ETF, and then right now those bullish fundamentals, they are still there. But it's not anymore a source of hype. All right. Now, what is true though is that today the US markets also will come back to play. The volume right now for Bitcoin is relatively high at $20 billion, but if you compare that to where we were last week, it was at $41,000. All right. So I expect more volume to get into the markets, and then the main question is, like I also said at the start, bullish and bearish momentum is possible from here. What's most likely? And if I would have to say that, right now it seems to me that a bullish breakout is more likely. All right. You can see that this trend line is being held rather good, not completely. Sunday we had a bit of a fake out, but overall it's been holding fairly good. I think the fundamentals overall for Bitcoin are also still strong. We can start talking about the Bitcoin halving pretty quickly as well. So I would say a bullish breakout is more likely, but like I said, and that's also the reason for this yellow box right here. It's really waiting for a breakout. All right, so I can probably better visualize it like this, where this is basically the main resistance level, right? So that's around 43,250, which we also tested yesterday, and then the main support level I would say is this level right here at 41,600. Up to 42,000. And one of these two levels is going to break at some point of time in the next week. But it's at this moment, there's no great indication as to which one of those is going to break. Like I said, I am leaning towards expecting the top one to break and to have a rally up to 44,500, 45,000. And from there, we'll see again, because what happens afterwards really does depend on how we react to that level, and more circumstances and more things we have to look at then. But this seems most likely on the short term to me, but overall expect the markets to be choppy, so up and down, and not great to trade. All right, so those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, let me know. We're still taking trades as well in the Signal group in these market circumstances. It's been going a little bit less well than December, but it's still overall, well, at least break even at this moment. So if you're interested in that, check it out. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.